What's up, everybody? This is your man, Young Niek, and this is my man,
Connor.
and we here with Niek in the Streets, and
Conversations.
we are the Detainables.
We are back with Conversations Volume 9. And I'm your host, Connor, and we are here with...
Ronny Bando.
Thank you, sir, for being here tonight. So we are at the Forge Urban Winery on a Saturday night. So just want to get started really quickly. We've only known each other for a little bit now, but you have such a unique style to you. Just with your fashion, with your music, kind of just what influenced you to kind of just be different from the rest, I guess you could say.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I be in my own lane, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what the next man doing. I don't give a fuck about what the nigga over there doing. The only thing I'm worried about is what I got going on. If I want to switch it up, I switch it up.
Yeah.
Bro said, bro called me Thousand Island earlier. But like Thousand Island isn't everything.
Yeah.
It's literally on the big map.
Yeah.
It's in the max source, man. So nigga really
You everywhere. Bro, you're influenced everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
But I respect it.
I think like for real, probably like Tyler the Creator, Uzi, DC the Dawn. Shit. It's just like seeing shit like that, like niggas is like they just doing whatever, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, like you can be yourself and still, start to pop off and still do your own thing, and people gonna fuck with it. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing these days is they're trying to bite off somebody else's style.
Literally, bro, everybody want to be the next Lil Baby, everybody want to be the next Drake. It's like, bro, just be you. They either gonna fuck with it or not, but as long as you true to yourself, then like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. So, like, how long have you been making music now? Like, where did you start off? Like, recently, or has it been for a long time?
My senior year of high school, I made one song with my boy BOE Dash. That's my dog. But we dropped that on SoundCloud. And then I ain't making no music until COVID.
Wow.
Because Rails actually got trapped at my crib during COVID. Like when everything shut down, he couldn't go home.
Yeah.
So like me and bro was there, and I'm like, I was trapped. I was on weed at the time.
Yeah.
And bro was making music, and he's like, bro, we don't do nothing but make our bread and then smoke. He said, nigga, come to the studio. So shit, I pull up to the studio. I go to a session with him with Kel, and we made 2 songs. Them bitches is in the vault, but they were bangers there.
Yeah.
And like even from I was like, okay, so we gonna do this shit. But then like 2021 in June, I ended up moving to Missouri.
Wow.
And like not even like no St. Louis, Missouri. I was in a fucking club.
Oh my god.
Like I was genuinely like the first week I was like I might get lynched out. Like my first big purchase was a 40, bro. I wasn't going. So and like out there, bro, wasn't nobody making no fucking music, bro. I was like maybe like one of 13 black people, and I'm like, okay. So I was out there for a year, and then I moved back up, and then Amir was like, you back, bro, music.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah.
I've like genuinely been like rap, like making music, like dedicated for a whole year. Like I just got the notification on a Snapchat, the memory thing, bro. It was a year on August 26th that I first released the Mortuaries and Systems. And I was like, damn, it's only been a year. But like, that's where I'm at with it. So like, it's like, even like growing up, like we always like freestyle, like cause like me and Mir, we live like right over, and it was a cul-de-sac. I live like on the other side of the cul-de-sac. But we was all linked like every night. Like we'd just end up freestyling and rapping and shit like that. And it's like it's always been there, but it's like I'm just now like using it.
Yeah. No, dude, that's really respectable. I think sometimes it takes people a while to genuinely just be like, you know what, like I wanna take this more seriously. I wanna try to do something with this. And I think that with your style, you have such a niche sound. Like it's so different than like almost every other Pittsburgh artist that I hear.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
It is so like from when I seen you show up and what you showed up in on the last show, your attire, I knew that was just you. That was authentically you. It just when I looked at you, I was like, that's what your music sounds like. I was like, what you were dressing, I was like, that's just authentically you, bro. Like I feel like you can make some screaming shit, you can make some melodic shit. Like I feel like you just can do, you just make whatever you're feeling that day.
Yeah, truly. And it's like so what I did is like, cause I only have like 5 songs released, but I got like 20 some. I got like 25 songs in the vault.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do is like I set it up so I dropped Mortuary's Assistant first, and then I dropped Pop Out, and it's like they're on like one's over here, and one's over there, and it's like I can do everything in between. And it's like, so I'm like, okay, if I give them this and I give them that, they're like, this the same dude. And it's like heading into the summer, because like when I only did like, I had 2 songs released last year. I did like 3 shows. I just like performed unreleased stuff and everything. But like this year, it's like leading up to the summer, I'm like, okay, let me drop these 3 songs. I mean, to show that like what I do is like the trap house shit. Like that's what I do. But like when I was just telling Zelato earlier, like when the weather break, like I'm probably gonna switch it up again. And do some other shit. But like I forgot the question. I'm just yapping.
Oh, you're good. I mean, dude, listen, this is just us. This is just us talking. That's what it is, man. But no. I mean, listen. I know that you've been on the last few shows for Planet Euphoria. When did you start deciding to do live shows? Was that just this past like summer that you kind of got into that, or has
every opportunity I've had, I took it.
Okay.
Like I first started performing at Rock Till Morning.
Okay.
Did a couple shows there. And then like when they shut down, like we at the Forge, it's been the Forge. But on Thursday, shout out my boy King Mar. I opened up at his Royalty Showcase 3 at Club Cafe on East Carson. And that shit was crazy. I only knew 2 people there.
Wow.
And it's like by the time I finished my set, bro, everybody went nuts. So I'm like, I got something.
You got it.
People I don't know from a can of paint. They fucking with it. So I'm like, okay, what I'm doing is right. So,
and I think that's the biggest thing is when you can finally see that people you don't even know are messing with your music. You're like, okay, now I feel like I'm doing something. Like I feel like I got something here that's special. And I think that's the most important thing. And I think you're capturing that perfectly. But just wanted to kind of transition to what's coming next for Ronny Bando. What do you got coming up for the rest of the year in terms of like drops, any big releases? I know you're still doing shows, but just walk me through the rest of the year.
I think what I'm gonna do is because I recorded a bunch of stuff like melodic stuff last year, but like what I sound like now compared to what I was doing last year, obviously like Pop Out's really good, but I feel like the same idea and everything, Pop Out would sound 1,000,000 times better if I went and recorded it tonight for the first time. So it's like I'm just going through like looking at old stuff, seeing like what's really good, like what if I can do it better, and like just like try to switch it up. I might drop like a couple songs. I don't know, cause like we haven't really known each other for a while. But like you'll come to see, bro. I fall off the face of the earth a lot.
Okay.
Like when I say I'm in my own lane, bro, I don't be a giver. You might see me at a show, bro, but like social media dead. It's like I'm starting to post now, but like
before before the music stuff, it was like like you were just doing
bro. Even with the music shit, I'm like I folded because like I silently released the song, and I knew because like I set it up like for the release. I made all the decisions, and then it dropped, and I was like, oh shit, it's out. Cool, fuck it. And like I think I made like a story post that I kept up for like 3 hours, and then they took it down. But like man, I mean I'm getting there. Hustling. Me and Rose and I, we got a couple songs.
Okay.
I mean, that like I don't know when we gonna release them.
Maybe a little EP coming up. Possibly.
More info about that song.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like, and another thing like about like me and Rose is that like you hear the music that like I make, and you hear the music that like he makes, and then you hear the music that we make. You know, like where the fuck did this come from?
I think you bring out the best in each other in terms of creativity, in terms of like getting out of like maybe your comfort zones, I guess you could say. Like when you guys come together, you're like, all right, we're gonna make something that's completely different, and it's gonna sound fire.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, it's like we've seen each other's talent like forever. That when Mir said he's always saying.
Yeah.
And it's like I've always like I used to rap a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like now I found a way to like interpolate it into other things.
Yeah.
But it's like like he was saying I'd rap, and it's like for real, when he started making music, like that's when I was like my first song that I dropped my senior year on SoundCloud. I was like, fuck, like bro, we might as well let's do it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just a lot of shit.
Well, listen, we're going to be excited for what's to come with Ronny Bando and possibly that XL Rels EP. But we just appreciate you for coming on. I know that it wasn't really scheduled, but appreciate you having on, and hopefully do some more in the future.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all cool as hell.
Appreciate you, bro.